Okay.
Here we go again. Into the depths this time. Oh.
Ah, I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you, but you are responsible for their actions.
I see.
Formed from the defunct Order of the Lotus Assassins are an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by Death's Hand, and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Jia. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of power in the Empire. The Imperial Army will soon be stationed only at
Oh, there he
taverns
is.
and fish markets.
Way at the far edge of the screen on
The
the
great
left.
Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will assist if you survive. Weak recruits die quickly. Master Gang is one of our traitors. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin. He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you.
I wonder
You will find him at the
how bad
opposite
his
end of the
face
Hall of
is that he
Induction,
wears the
near the
mask.
entrance to the central chambers. Do not keep him waiting. What would you like to know? Death's Hand is the one who brings us the will of the Emperor, but Grand Inquisitor Jia rules in his absence. Death's Hand rules us all. We obey him in all things, for he is the will of the Emperor. There is no more to tell. Our lives are his. Grand Inquisitor Jia is the foremost acolyte of Death's Hand. She was one of the first converted from the old Order of the Lotus, and she is fearsome in her power.
I'll go with that.
You
Yep.
would be wise to never even give the appearance of challenging her. She takes offense easily, and even masters have been killed for displeasing her. She is not found by just anyone. Excel in your tasks, and perhaps you will be blessed with her attention. Fail, and you will be cursed with it. I will answer. This was to be the tomb of the Emperor. It rests in the heart of the necropolis, the accumulation of thousands of years of the Empire's dead. It was the perfect place to begin constructing the utterly loyal Golem forces the Emperor demanded through Death's Hand. We could harvest all the spirits we need. They are the perfect soldiers, unrelenting, obedient, the ideal that all Lotus Assassins aspire to achieve. Slaves that die to be golems are blessed.
Then why don't you
The
sacrifice Lotus
Imperial army
Assassins?
is weak, filled with questioning generals that do not know the path to glory. Even we assassins envy the pure subservience of a golem.
Then why don't you become one?
Soon the will of the Emperor will be plain, and Death's Hand will step aside so he can enforce his glorious vision openly. Opposition will be impossible. There are those that think the Emperor must serve the will of the people, but they are traitors in disguise. His glory is our glory.
Oh, that's
Death's
dangerous.
hand will make it so.
Then again, I live in modern day times when that philosophy is, that he just expresses considered primitive.
No, you fool. We harvest spirits. Many linger where their bodies interred, although the freshly dead produce a far more responsive golem. We now exclusively butcher slaves for this purpose. If you are lucky, you will be allowed to help in the process.
Cool.
I saw no one. Only the most skilled of our number can enter this place without my knowing. I am the Watcher.
How about the most skilled of people other
Go
than
to your teacher, Acolyte. Do not keep him waiting. The far end of the hall, at the entrance to the central chambers.
So does this place belong to Death's Hand or the Emperor? Maybe Mr. Gon can say who is building these claymen.
I like you. I like you, Wildflower. There's some bones back here that you missed when the cutscene. Supposedly something back. Yep, here it is. Oh, it's not all that much. Okay. I don't need this, but I'm going to focus anyway.
Kop awuka inir, wo afawapi, ithaturo turo. Ook niknak irkarik no yok, wo nikfet.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities to serve. You are unwelcome.
Kop awuka inir, wo afawapi.
We are losing status to the golem army. You want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
Bullies will meet the Guardian. Or worse.
Wuwir aki fika hirir, koni afafatir? Utarawe ir, kukitir sanir, okiruf.
More blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
Your own blood.
Legendary strike.
Wo ofno aknatinir, sasi ir, yawak orui.
Sneaky guy.
So there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of the Assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm, where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. You have shown little interest in my warnings, but now you will see. Are you? Are you sure you know what kind of person I am? Is anyone so transparent? Are you? Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the Assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Shia is key.
So is he a friend or not? Let's hurry and get out of here. This place holds bad feelings.
Okay.
Okia kupa bitita so. Wonoa ea sususatia sonsifa. Oifo ea ox. Koni uk noe. Oifo ea oxonko. Wokuketika sumpono sa ikakahia. Niu sosawa iawak tasi no.
Struggle, closed fist only. Nothing much here that I can use. Okay. Speaking of which, I am using the golden tongue. Let's not use the golden tongue. Okay.
What is this? Another acolyte feeling their way around in the dark?
It takes some time for their eyes and skin to adjust. For the first few weeks, they're as easy to kill as newborn kittens.
What do you want, acolyte? We've done our work for the day and don't want to be disturbed. Unless the press is broken, leave it. Leave us, acolyte.
You are falling behind, gang. Grand Inquisitor Xia is not happy, therefore I am not happy. If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it. The latest battalion of golems stand idle because of you. If the production of the Jade Golem is delayed again, perhaps your soul will fuel our next attempt. I trust I have made myself clear.
Yes, Master Shin.
I thought so. Do not let anything delay you further. It would be a shame to once more remind Grand Inquisitor Xia how incompetent you are. Yes, an absolute shame.
Well, no loyalty here.
What? So help me, if you're just some wandering slave, I'll have you butchered to color the clay golems. Wait, no. You are the one I was told to expect. A new recruit. As if I don't have enough trouble watching over the other fools in my care. You are no assassin yet, fool, despite what you may have achieved outside. Here we strip you down to nothing and rebuild you as we like.
Actually, I think you could say I'm exactly an assassin.
If you survive, then you will be an assassin. For now, you are a Lotus Acolyte, and your life expectancy is not long. Follow me
I'm just
down
not
to
a
the
Lotus
central chamber
Assassin.
when you are ready to begin your indoctrination. Do not keep me waiting. A battalion of golems stand idle.
What do you want? This place isn't good. I feel like the other is pushing on the back of my mind, trying to escape.
Okir walkop thithir sonorg. Uk ipipir sa irtatasi. Apafawi usir.
The Guardian. He helps me sometimes when the pain is bad. Is there anything else you...
It's time you and I had a talk, mortal. You've been paying too much attention to this girl's problems and the Guardian's advice. We need more realism here. You know I'm evil and want to kill everything. I know I'm evil and want to kill everything. Why quibble about details? You help me and I help you. And I want out. The girl is already dead. She's a walking corpse. She's nothing to anyone. What I want is the body. I need an anchor, and this little walking meat puppet can provide that. But Chaikar gives me trouble. He's in my way. He's weak, but the girl sides with him. To take control, I need your help, and I'm... Ha! You say that now, but when the time comes, we'll see how...
Wanawir kuptha ir tanir ukkun aso. Wasoki parir no kasisa ir sonkot nawapatia yirni.
Damn the heavens for the fools I lead. I am destined to suffer for their incompetence, and I have one man to blame for it. Shin. The old scorpion had one of his followers shatter a spirit shard during training. There are ghosts everywhere. I've lost 8 slaves and 3 acolytes to them. You, New Blood, get over there and occupy those ghosts until I can get real Lotus Assassins to clean them up. Golem production cannot be delayed by this.
He's mean. I can tell already.
Go on. It's your first sacrifice for your new life. I'm sure it will be glorious.
Yay, this sounds so fun. Okay.
Dire flame.
Oh, Ghost Lord. That didn't take long. Okay. Now here, I don't really mind stealing stuff from them because, well, I'm going to be trying to eradicate them anyway.
You live. And the ghosts are gone? Well, I did not expect this. It would seem that I have a competent acolyte for once. Interesting. Recruits are rarely of use before we strip them of their outside identities, but you beg a more interesting application. Could you be the one I have waited for? Your duties would normally include a period of deprivation in a cell until every hint of self and identity was stripped away. It is a draining, brutal awakening. I need a favorite protege, someone willing to risk everything in my service. I will preserve your intellect, allow your inventive mind to remain, in exchange for 2 tasks. One is your duty anyway. The other is something to secure your future at the heart of the Assassins. Lotus acolytes are utterly expendable. You deserve better. Ah, that is true. I like that you do not suffer formality. I have struggled under the weight of the same thing from others. You must operate the soul extractor, past the room where you fought the ghosts. In the coming weeks, you will help swell the ranks of the Empire's glorious golem army. Golems are fueled by the souls of the dead. The recently dead, it turns out, make far more obedient and powerful golems, especially if brutally killed. We no longer mind the necropolis for souls that linger near their resting place. We butcher slaves instead, and extract their souls into spirit shards. Tonight we require a shard of exceptional quality for a Jade Golem that will control the latest battalion of golems. You will oversee this in the extraction chamber. You clearly deserve better than the short life of a regular acolyte. You're a kill master ship. perceptive. It is a tricky matter and therefore a good test for an otherwise expendable acolyte. Your kind die often in the machinations between masters.
He uses big words, but he seems small. He lets others fight for him.
The politics of the Lotus Assassin order are complicated. It's all right if murder is suspected, so long as it appears deserved because of incompetence. That is your task to figure out, acolyte. This is a dangerous
No
place.
imagination.
Find a way for him to have an accident that disgraces him. I, of course, must not be implicated. Talk to my acolytes at their stations, in the Golem Press Room and the Soul Extractor. These are dangerous machines. Find a sharp corner Shin can crack his temple on. Return to me when you have an idea for an appropriate accident. I don't care what it is, as long as there is a corpse for me to gloat over in the end. Remember your tasks, acolyte. You can also seek training from acolyte trainer Guan.
Woo! No. Oh, good. Configuration of the rabbit. Ooh. I am happy.
An acolyte of gongs, So am I. Let's identify what training you. Let's keep it non-lethal for now. We'll find you have enough enemies in this place. Good. Remember, no killing blows. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to practice those later.
Legendary strike.
Hey, you got a hit in.
Well, you would appear to have more than a passing knowledge of combat. I could almost see some kind of flaw, but I was clearly outclassed.
Yes, you were. I knew this acolyte was something special, but I didn't think my trainer would be made to look like a fool. You, New Blood, you will be the trainer now. When I am promoted, you will train all my acolytes. You, assist her, if you can even do that.
It would seem that you have taken over my duties. I will still serve as an advisor, as Master Gong ordered. There are techniques I can share. In truth, I did not like being a trainer. Life for any of Master Gong's acolytes is rough and short, but especially so for trainers. Master Shin sees to that. My duties, your duties now, include training Master Shin's personal entourage. In the past, if a trainer was too good, Shin had that trainer killed to keep Gong weak. I think one member of his entourage is a full Lotus Assassin. I have survived by appearing unimportant and staying out of the fight between Gong and Shin. You are supposed to train the attendants in his entourage. Some need it, but if you seem too skilled, your next fight will be against the hidden Lotus Assassin. Besides, it wouldn't weaken Shin for long. I suppose he would be alone and more vulnerable if he had to fight right away, but he will replace them in time. Accidents happen, and even the attendants in his entourage are just acolytes, and therefore are utterly expendable. However, you would probably find yourself training the hidden Lotus Assassin in the next bout. Any skilled acolytes under Gong are quickly disposed of. Are you mad? Well, it doesn't matter. You must train one at a time. If you seem to be too strong a target, I'm sure they will accommodate your death wit. I have learned...
Okay. Yay. Ice shard style. I don't need this. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wow, you know all the secrets around here.
You approach the soul extractor. The assassins want you to create a spirit shard, to crush a life to power a golem puppet. They are very efficient in their brutality now. It wasn't always like this. Fear used to be the primary tactic. Destroy the family of one to ensure the loyalty of all. It caused chaos, uprisings, close allies turning on each other. Those inclined to betrayal fear it the most. Imagine if you could corrupt the machine and return the chaos of disloyalty the Emperor dreads. No matter your motives, helping the assassins harms you. If you corrupt the spirit shard, you can move forward while also crippling their golems. They seek control. There used to be a chance to disobey when the order given was too harsh. The victims pointlessly innocent. Now there is only obedience. There is something chaotic enough to disrupt that. In the elevator room to come, descend to the deepest mine, to the oldest graves. Just go. The thieves await you. Remember, the deepest mines. They are closed now for being too troublesome. That is where you will find what you need.
Why can't I talk to you?
You must be Master Gong's latest acolyte. I heard there might be a new recruit, but they typically aren't ready for service so quickly. Stripping a will can take time. But Master Gong is known for being generous to those who please him. You must be quite exceptional to be allowed into service so directly. This device is the soul extractor. It has a loftier name, but we are here to glorify Emperor Sun through Death's hand, not pay tribute to some distant celestial lord. It is mounted on an elevator that reaches deep into the necropolis. Until recently, we excavated bodies to extract spirits that...
Yeah, so when they talk about mines, they're talking about digging up old corpses.
The results were unpredictable. Now we use slaves. Freshly killed spirits make the best golems. The more painful the death, the better. The extractor is not gentle.
I don't like this machine. It smells like dead things.
The soul extractor certainly kills whatever is placed within it, but little is left of the victim. The golem press is far more dangerous, but I have nothing to do with that ungainly device. I prefer the elegance of ripping slaves apart. Then you should select a suitable victim for the... Selecting from elsewhere could bring unfortunate results, and I would not wish to see you disgraced so early in your time with us. Use the lever to select a floor, and this platform will move there. You are free to go where you wish, but I would avoid the lower mines. They are restless. The older tombs have spirits that have festered in their hatred for ages. They are not easily controlled. That is why we use slaves to power the golems now. As well, the mines are simply not stable. Tombs can collapse, so we take care not to move too many golems at once, to avoid shaking the foundation. You should get on with your work. Grand Inquisitor Gia is growing... You're dead set on losing your life down in those tombs. I won't stop you. I won't save you either.
Really? This place is the Guardian. Is there anything else? Okay.
I don't think I'm going to get to fight Yazen. Oh well. Where is the... there we go.
The deep tombs hold malevolent spirits from a time when the Empire nearly fell. Chaotic and powerful, they hunger for revenge. I'm sorry, but I must be sure of what you are.
here, Lucy.
Legendary strike. Dire flame.
Oh, there's a shaft of light. Can't be too
The
deep.
assassins use slaves for their golems now, in part because of tombs like this. That was a remnant of the old empire, the spirit of an ancient invading horse lord. Zheng Sai, the tree that defies the fire, was one of many that threatened to level the imperial city. The spirit monks, your people, stopped them, or so they claim. I gambled that the vengeful spirits of these marauders would sense if you truly are a spirit monk. So many people are not what they seem. I had to be certain. I won't trouble you much longer. Now that you have disrupted Zheng Sai's spirit, you can take his body from his grave and use it in the... Even in life, his kind were devoid of restraint. His spirit is pure chaos. A shard made using his ancient corpse will cripple the Jade Golem and those it command. When you finish your master's other task, present the shard to earn passage to the inner chambers. Inside is the information you need to proceed to the palace. I, however, will not be leaving. I will make that plain soon enough. Appease your master. When you are ready to enter the inner chambers, I will tell you why your success is so important. This fortress holds many secrets. Some are valuable, some are dangerous, and some are hidden because the dark is where they belong.
Cryptic.
What have you done? The machine is going crazy. You've corrupted it. I can't let this continue. This area is my responsibility. I don't care who you are.
I think I killed her. Okay. I think I'll cut off my spirit, my fire built, my fire style for a little bit. There you are.
Who are you? Some new acolyte? I've seen a lot of your kind. Haven't even earned your markings yet, I see. Master Gong must be getting weak to allow you such freedom already. You tread dangerous ground, acolyte. Unless you plan to speed their processing in the extractor, you risk being punished for your impudence.
Yeah! You let them go.
You demand it? You are clearly not here as an acolyte. If you want to die for these scrawny dogs, so be it.
Yeah, that was a lot of resources.
You have given us a chance. Please let us out. We are free, if only for a little while.
The mine. The smaller one. Remember? Before they stopped digging out the graves, there was light from the surface coming. I heard someone got away once. I don't know if they made it out of the necropolis.
Thank you. I did not expect to find a kind soul in this place.
You can release them before you do the abandoned mine thing. You can tell that guard that the machine's going crazy. What have you done? You can, before doing the soul extractor, you can kill her. But you say, by the way, I'm going to release the slaves. What? No, I have to stop you. Okay, you die now.
Oh, kawaii uksa ir kopi ira taka ano.
And then these people again. I really don't think they know anything about it.
Storm Dragon. Focus. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike.
Here I am, just a killing time. I'm actually going to go up and head back to the city for a little bit. I got something to do before we get out of here. Oh dear, I should have stopped at the Chief Focus place. Checking something. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to wait until after I've yeah, I got that configuration, so I got the last of the configurations. So yeah, I should be good to start on things. I need to talk to the press. Since the soul extractor is not going to be good for an accident anymore. Wahahaha. We'll have to look at the golem press.
Sasair Lucy. Wonawair Sumpunao. Narawair.
My own demons distract me in this place, but I hold no love for your new master or the master above him. If you kill one, why not two?
I was just thinking that.
Distractions are the key to weakness in a target. If you look to the future, Master Gong will have his plans come crashing down on him.
Quite literally.
So, you are the new Lotus Acolyte under Master Gong. No one else has reason to be here. He was quick to favor you. New recruits are typically held in isolation. I will instruct you on the use of the golem crescent crane. Forming the golems is an honored task that elevates us above slaves and mere serfs. Press is simple to use. Using this machine, we can create a legion of warrior golems in a day.
That's a lot of clean men for the Emperor. Or is it Death's Hand? We have to find out which, right?
This is only one step. Here we create husks devoid of energy. Each golem needs a spirit shard to move, and a jade golem must guide them all. For each shard, a spirit must be reduced to its essence. For a time we used those that lingered near their graves, mining them as if they were silver. No longer. The recently dead make a stronger, more obedient golem, if the death is painful. With a jade golem guiding them, legions act as one. The extraction chamber is a far more interesting place to work. The screams over there are music. Here we have only the creaking of clay. You nearly saw one as you entered, but they are rare. Falling victim to an obvious danger like a dropped golem or worth the press would take a monumental fool. The machines are loud and you can see the operator from anywhere in the room. A past victim of the press suffered more damage after the incident than during it. Reputations are very important in the Lotus Assassin order. The press is simple to operate. You select the type of body at the first station. Once the material is poured, it is funneled to the press. The press serves as a mold and a kiln. In short order, it can be opened and the new body is ready to be moved. The crane controls are at the end of the ramp. You can experiment with each station if you want, but you may as well reduce what you produce to rubble. You do not need to know much. We can make husks right now, but there will be no more spirit shards until... Very few are made. They're expensive and difficult to construct, but they are also essential. A single jade golem can direct and pacify a legion of others. One or two golems can be controlled by will alone, but larger numbers are unwieldy. They grow confused, their wills creeping back and bringing madness. Jade golems keep order. Command a jade golem and you command them all. The current legion has not yet been assigned a jade golem. Master Gong will probably order you to help with that, if he has not done so already. The average citizen of the Empire is worthless. They are nothing more than cattle. In this, they can at least serve some useful purpose.
Okay.
What do you wish to know? Grand Inquisitor Gia directs us all in the absence of Death's Hand. She is one of the few that survived the transition of the Lotus Order into the Lotus Assassin. She is merciless, violent, and sadistic. You would do well to emulate her. Beyond the veil of death if you impose your presence uninvited. Master Gong may present you if you please him, but even he has few opportunities to appeal to her. Death's Hand is master of us all. It is by his whim that we live and die, for his is the will of the Emperor. Obey him, or fall before his might. No, and there is no reason for him to. I would throw myself in the press even if his robes were discolored by the dust of the machine. I have no doubt that Grand Inquisitor Gia would extend my demise if I did not. I will...
Okay, so we go here. make a clay golem. You only can make the clay golems. They say select the body type, but really you can only create the clay golem. But there he is. And use the crane. And yes, the body remains. Move the crane right. Drop golem! Yay! Okay, leave the machine. Leave it hanging this time. All that for 135 silver. Oh, and a greater scholar's gem of fate. Bleh. Okay, I have a plan now, so I should talk to you. First, I'm going to walk up here and go to that chi font, the spirit font, blah 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 blah. Right here. Huzzah.
I will be more used to you here than traipsing about away from my tools.
Okay, so like...
excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Yeah, I don't need that. I do like that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Keep that. No. I'll keep that. Monk gem? Okay. That sells. Okay, buy. Gem of Unity, not enough. Imperial Favor, because I like the idea of better drops, more frequent drops. Okay.
So you were done with the extractor. That spirit shard will allow the Jade Golem to control it, but the inner chambers are not usually accessible to acolytes, but you have proven a valuable ally. An interesting idea. It has happened before, and the victim... You may as well try and drop one of the golems on him. A possibility. But Shin does not leave the inner chambers often, only to inspect the news. You would have to close a great many eyes to get away with an assassination in the hall and moving the body to the press. But the hall cleared of all witnesses, the press operator distracted, and the slave shipment stopped outside in the necropolis before it erupted. Do it quietly, but use force where you must. Succeed, and I will introduce you to Grand Inquisitor. Finish the task I have given, Acolyte.
Okay, it's time to train people.
So, you are the new trainer. You think you have something to show us? Master Shin has us test each of Gong's trainers to make sure they're skilled.
but not too skilled. Am I your next student? I assure you, I am more than capable of defending myself. I was made an attendant because of my skill. Oh, don't worry about me. Worry about yourself.
Storm Dragon. Legendary Strike.
Oops. That was a mistake, I assure you. I did not mean to explode you into 1,000 pieces in 2 blows. You were just... I did not realize you were that squishy. My apologies. If I had known you were so squishy, I would have been much more careful.
You killed Khitan. The life of an acolyte is forfeit when they walk into this place, yes. But for one of Gong's ragged minions to do this is unforgivable.
Do you think you can make such an insult and disguise it as a simple training mishap? You are a fool.
If you are ready, trainer, your next student is waiting. It is my task to make examples of Gong's acolytes who show too much promise. My skills are above question. Gong is about to lose another of his pitiful acolytes. Come, let's move to the hall, and I will end this.
No wonder the assassins are so weak. They keep themselves in check.
Storm Dragon. Legendary Strike.
I'm sorry, did I explode him?
You killed Kai Feng? But he was fully trained.
Such insolence will not go unpunished. We'll make an example of you soon enough. Your corpse will be dragged before your master.
But Kai Feng was a full assassin. How could he have fallen?
Shut up.
Would it be the first I've killed?
You'll see. You'll regret it.
It wouldn't be the first full assassin I've killed.
Lotus Acolyte of Gong, we must make an example of you. You have insulted the attendants of Master Shin's entourage.
The masters do not care whether acolytes live or die, so it is up to us to avenge the deaths of our fellows.
5 of you, huh?
We will not appear weak. We are the attendants of Master Shin. You will die as penance for your insult. Your death will be...
Storm Dragon. Legendary Strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary Strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary Strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary Strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary Strike.
That was an impressive display, Acolyte. I've never seen Shin's attendants so handily dismissed. Master Shin's enemies are probably very impressed with your actions. I can only speculate, of course.
I think Mr. Gung's a jerk.
Yes, I really do think he is too. Time to go deal with that slave shipment. I think I've been playing for almost an hour. So I think... wonder what my skills are like right now. Okay, intuition is the biggie.
You there! Stand as... These prisoners must be delivered to the fortress to be inspected by Master Shin. I don't know your face. A mere acolyte will steal my work to... You fail to convince me. Defend...
Legendary strike! Storm Dragon! Legendary strike! Meant to be! Storm Dragon! Legendary strike!
Are you... What? Thank you.
I like this, even if we had to fight.
Thank you.
There we go. I hate this place, hate this place, hate this place, hate this place. Ha! I hate this place.
Dire Flame!
Takes 3 of these fireballs. I don't know why I need this. I didn't get hit. Okay. What am I doing, you ask? Well, well, well. I have another configuration. I have the 3rd configuration. And then we're going to do a flyer mission and hopefully get the last configuration. Well, the last 2 configurations. But you can only use one because they break the machine. Okay.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes, I am eager to return there. It is certainly.
Here we go. Flick of a switch. Now let's read about the configuration of the rabbit. Small stone key. Some sort of lightning enshrouded globe. Large gears, dragon etchings. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna cheat and look at my walkthrough. Whirling. Okay, cogs, gears. Okay. Clapper chimney, which pyramid topped thing. The lightning shroud, the conductor. So the conductor, the chimney, and the cogs. That should have been obvious. And small stone with medical things, that's the Calbazor that I got.